After a brief period of inactivity, I am actually back with a new video. Who would have thought? What is up, guys? I am back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving a dribble and flick tutorial. Now, for those of you who don't know what a dribble and flick is, it is basically when you can bounce the ball on top of your car, and essentially what the flick part is when you just turbo speed it into the net while front flipping. Or it doesn't even have to be front flipping, it can also be side flipping, it can be necessarily anything that just requires you to flip to shove the ball really hard into the net, if I can not sound stupid when I say that. So something that you guys might also notice is that I have switched to breakout. Now, breakout is amazing for a bunch of things, but it's also amazing for flicks and dribbling because it's obviously a flat car, and I actually kind of prefer it over Octane. I don't know why, I just started liking to play breakout. I just randomly decided to start playing it, and then it happened. And it's also great for air dribbling, which there will be a tutorial for soon. But getting into today's topic, which is dribbling and flicking, there are several kinds of dribble and flicks. If you've seen such thing as a musty flick or a tornado flick or anything like that, those are all kinds of flicks. Dribbling is pretty basic. It's, in my opinion, doesn't require too much car control. It just requires you to be able to keep the ball on your car for a little while positioning yourself to move to keep it steady. But yeah, there are several different forms of this, and today I'm going to be going over 1 to 2 of each so that I can give you guys a decent understanding of how and how not to dribble correctly. So step 1 is going to be go into free play and try to just go head on at the ball, but don't go too fast. And if you can get it to a state like this, where you're just driving forward, it's not like that, but when you're just driving forward and you can keep it on top of your car, try to keep it like that. And see how long you can go while keeping it on top of your car. You don't have to boost, you don't have to flick, you don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is just keep it on the car for a while, see how long you can last. This works with any car, ever. It just might require a little bit of different training for each car. But after you've done that, you can start working on boosting. Now, the reason that this doesn't sound like very entertaining is because there's no real way to practice dribbling. You just have to kind of learn it by yourself, but I'm gonna show you ways to help you learn it by yourself. This kickoff right here is amazing for it. You just run head on at the ball, and you can just bounce it. Tip number 1 is going to be to not move your car a whole lot. So you don't want to be quivering back and forth like this while doing it, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose control of the ball really quickly. Now, I am not a perfect dribbler. I'm not perfect at anything tutorial wise that I make, but I still have a decent understanding of how to do everything that I'm making. And I want to share these things that I do with you guys so that you guys can get better at doing things like this, so you can get ranks. Dribbling is definitely a high silver, low gold, and then from then on, skill. And then once you eventually learn how to control your car and the ball at the same time, you can even learn how to air dribble, which I will show you guys a different time. Breakout is amazing for that. But I'm not gonna give it the Musty Flick tutorial because that tutorial is already a thing on Musty's channel. And if I find a link and I'm not lazy, I will send you guys that. So basically, the way you can flick is once the ball is on your car, you don't want it too far. You want it near your windshield or barely on top of your windshield to get a decent flick. Now, a way that you can make a flick harder is by putting it on one side and then flipping the other, and it'll go pretty fast if you're going fast. In that example, I was not going fast. But say example for that, if I got a decent flick there, it would have been insanely powerful, and it probably would have gone in the net if I had at least a tiny bit more accuracy. So, really quickly cutting back into the tips for dribbling, because I don't have a script when I do these videos. A way you can catch the ball is by going out to the side of it and just scooping it up. And then, boom, you have it on top of your car. And it can be pretty decent to control. It just depends on how focused you are, and you got to make sure you're not nervous or anything when doing it, because that'll make you lose control really fast doing anything in Rocket League. So, for flicking, just keep it around here for your car. And whenever the time feels right, like you think you're right in front of the net, or maybe even you're far away, all you gotta do is flick. And sometimes it'll take a little bit to master, but there might be times where it's really slow. There might be times where it's insanely fast. It all just depends on the position of your car. Like right here, this will be probably not the most powerful flick if I were to front flip, because it's already too far back on my car. But if I backflipped, which you guys don't have to learn, that was kind of just a strange reaction, it will zoom very far, very fast. And it's very hard to defend sometimes. But dribbling can lead you in a bunch of different directions. And there are so many training packs that can help you with this, including, I don't know, it's not here anymore, sadly, but it was a dribbling pack, and it would put you in a bunch of different scenarios. But we're going to use this one for now, Jake RL, air walls and air dribbles. This map is pretty great because it starts you off in the back. You can pick the car, you can pick the ball up, you can move at your own speed, you can move really fast, you can even wait a second for it and then go. It really just depends on how you want to do it. You can go, as I said, insanely quickly, insanely fast. It just depends on your play type. Going fast is probably what you want to do, or you can take it slow. This is an air dribble, so this map might not be the greatest for you if you don't know how to air dribble. I'm not a god at doing this either, but just dribbling can lead you to do a lot of different things. It can even finish up shots, like something like that. Boop. But all in all, it's an amazing skill, and I think a lot of people need to learn how to do it because it will be beneficial. Like, say you're going to try out for RLCS or something crazy like that, then you're going to need to know some basic skills before you go into those stuff going crazy. So, to review what we did today, we're going to free play. Catch the ball on top of your car, keep it near or above your windshield, and then just work on flicking in several different directions. You can flick in any way you want, like that. You can seriously flick any way you choose. Any way would work. Even like that. It's a little too powerful, which you'll have to work on, but you'll get it, trust me. If you put enough time and effort into it, you'll get it. And then just ways to catch the ball. You can catch it from its other side, and it'll go pretty quickly into your side, and it'll pick it up on your car, and all you have to do is maintain it. But I'm pretty sure that's all from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you could like the video, that'd be amazing. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all have great days. Peace out.